Hello, this isn't professional, sorry. A few people have asked me about my GoPro setup and recording setup when it comes to doing my MotoVlog, so I thought I would just explain what exactly it is I'm doing. So everything that happens at the front of the helmet here, which is great. It adds a little bit of extra weight to the front, and also you lose a little bit of the aerodynamics of the helmet. As you can imagine, you're basically strapping a big block to the front of it. But it does work, it's fine, as you obviously know. This is not the cheapest option, it's probably not the most expensive option, but it's quite far up there, as you are basically buying a GoPro and also one of these ridiculous bricks which costs about £50. Why? I know there's some YouTubers out there who also strap a battery pack to the bottom of their helmet back here, so then they can run a wire from that directly to the GoPro, so they don't have to rely on the internal GoPro battery. Wow, that's a mouthful. So the camera sits in here, in the housing. I've got an audio brick, as I like to call it, which sits underneath that. And also there is a 3.5mm microphone jack plugged into the side of that. The cable fits nice and snug around this to stop it from moving around too much. And then this is all connected via the helmet, to the helmet rather. Underneath, lift up the lid and you can see when I lift the lid up, the cable goes near enough straight, which keeps it out of my face, out of my field of vision most of the time. And it's also clipped onto my internal communication system there. When it comes to doing dual motor vlogs like I do with Rhythmic, or like I used to do back with Cockney, need to do another one of those soon, everything is here. So when I'm talking, all the voice comes out here, as you can imagine when your mouth moves. But this microphone is, in fact, a stereo microphone. So you have a left channel and also a right channel. So because most of my voice is going to come out on one side, what I do is I will take that one line of audio, I will double it, and then one line will be entirely in the left ear, one line will be entirely in the right ear. So then that way when you listen to it with your ear holes, it all sounds balanced. Do you catch my drift? Do you see what I mean? It's a very little simple editing technique, but it's there. Cockney actually gave this microphone to me while I was in the US, and I feel silly that I haven't been doing one like this, because this is one of the very few microphones I found that you can actually plug in without a battery, and it works. It just works. It's so hard, I found when starting all this out, to get a microphone which actually does that. That's why I used to have my microphone plugged directly into my mobile phone. So when it came to actually recording videos, I'd have audio from the camera, which would be useless, but all the audio that I've actually recorded is on the mobile phone. Crazy, I know, but it worked back in the day, and here it is. So, everything that goes on here is basically microphone. It's a three-pronged microphone, which plugs directly into the 3.5mm jack there, and then this will plug into the side of your GoPro. Take the door off, and then that goes into the USB-C slot. So basically what we're looking at is that. That's what's going on here. It's as easy as that. With the GoPro settings on the helmet, I have my GoPros marked with a bit of colour because I'm sad. It's just so I know which GoPro goes where. I record in 2.7K, 60 FPS, the field of view is in super, stabilisation is automatic, and I have the Pro Tune on. There are probably better settings to record while you're on a motorcycle. I just found these to be the most reliable and a bit more colourful. I'm not a big fan of going into the edit after the fact and playing around with a lot. But you can see that super view gives me so much to look at, so much. And that's how I can have both the mirrors in my field of view near enough all the time, which is really helpful. Because not only do I see what's behind me with my eyes, but also when it comes to watching the video back, if I don't have 3-4 cameras on the bike, then there's a chance this camera can pick up something in the mirror. It's brilliant! That's basically it. That is basically it.